Good day, sir. Thank you so much for taking the time to be with us today. We hope you're doing well. I'm Casimir Afla Chavez, and I'm with my companions who also ask questions to you later. To start off, we'd love to know more about you on a personal level. Can you tell us a little about yourself and your journey as a teacher?
I am an elementary teacher currently teaching science, arts, math at Mandawi Christian School, and also serving as a lecturer at Carl Barita Review Center. My journey began with a passion for inspiring learners to think critically and critically. Over the years, teaching has become both my vocation and ministry of service.
What inspired you to pursue a career in teaching?
I was inspired by teachers who made a lasting impact on my life through their compassion and dedication. Seeing how education can transform lives motivated me to become a teacher also, who can ignite the same life for learning others.
Thank you, sir, for sharing that. Hearing your experiences gives us a clear picture of your teaching journey. Now, let me ask you something more personal about your passion in teaching. Okay, so from everything you've experienced, what do you consider is the most rewarding part of being a teacher?
The most rewarding part is witnessing my students grow academically, emotionally, and most especially spiritually. Seeing them gain confidence and achieve their goals reminds me that every lessons that I have taught them is a seed for the future.
Okay. So how do you maintain discipline and still keep a positive atmosphere in your classroom?
I promote mutual respect and clear expectation while maintaining a caring environment. I believe in a positive reinforcement and guiding students to take responsibilities for their actions.
That's truly inspiring, sir. Thank you for sharing those heartful insights. Now, let's move to the day-to-day classroom setting and how you handle your students. How would you describe your teaching philosophy?
My teaching philosophy centers on the holistic and student-centered teaching or learning. I believe education should develop not only intellect but also the character, the creativity, and compassion.
What teaching strategies or methods do you often use in the classroom?
I use a mix of differentiated instruction since every learner is different. Also interactive discussion and inquiry-based learning. I also integrate technology and art to make my lesson more engaging and relevant to students' real-life experiences.
Classroom environment truly plays a big role in learning. So now, let us proceed for my questions, sir. So speaking of learning, let's talk about assessment. First, how do you assess your students' learning in progress?
I use a variety of assessment, the formative, summative, and the performance-based. This will help me identify both the strength and the areas for improvements in every learners.
How do you make sure your assessments are fair and effective for all students?
And learning objectives and considering and also considers student diverse ability. I also provide clear rubrics and feedback to ensure transparency and fairness.
So for my last question, sir, do you also encourage students to reflect on their own learning? If yes, how?
Yes, I regularly encourage students to reflect through journals, peer feedbacking, and self-assessment activities because this will help them to take ownership of their learning and develop metacognitive skills. Thinking about thinking or about their own learning.
Okay, so that shows how committed you are to continuous learning, not just for your students, but also for yourself too. So thank you so much, sir, for your ideas.
To wrap up, let's talk about your growth as an educator. So my first question, sir, is how do you keep yourself updated with the latest trends or changes in education?
I continuously attend seminars, webinars, and professional development programs. I also engage in academic discussion and research to stay informed about innovative teaching practices.
Teaching can be demanding. So, how do you balance your personal life and your responsibilities as a teacher?
I set healthy boundaries and practice time management to balance both my personal life and my responsibilities as a teacher. I also find renewal through faith, family, and meaningful rest, which help me to serve my student better.
And lastly, what advice would you give to the future teachers or education students who are preparing to the field?
Teaching is more than a profession. It is a calling. So embrace every challenges with compassion, with patience, with purpose, with passion, because every learner you touch becomes part of your legacy. That's all. Thank you.
That concludes all our questions for today. Thank you so much, sir, for your time and for sharing your story and insights. Your experiences will surely inspire many future educators. We wish you continued success in your teaching journey. Stay safe and have a wonderful day ahead. Goodbye and take care.